Let's talk today about vitality. What is vitality? Vitality is what makes us human, right? And I think this is very, very important as we catapult into this new era of AI, which is not a new problem. It is simply a problem that is faster becoming more problems. The challenge is, how can we live in the wasteland? Joseph Campbell, in his study of the Grail legend and in the Arthur legends and the legends of the Knights of the Round Table, described the wasteland as all of that is outside of ourselves, that is mechanized, that is dead, inert. It is what he also describes as Darth Vader in the Star Wars franchise. Darth Vader is the mechanized man, the man that is roboticized. He's without soul. He has no anima. He has no vitality. He has no life. And we ourselves, we can't change the system in these ways. We can only find ways of living within the system. And then because again, using the word vitality, a vitalized man vitalicized. I'm misusing that phrase, but that's another Joseph Campbell from his work on Power of Myth. How is working on yourself going to change the world? A vitalized man vitalizes. That's what he says. When you work on yourself, when you learn to work through your traumas, owning your emotions, becoming more intelligent, but also more receptive and inclusive of all that you are. When you work on your projections, when you work on your reactions, when you take a second to learn how you work and the space you need, you learn to have compassion for others. The compassion you realize in yourself, the inclusion and the acceptance of yourself and all of your different parts, nearly automatically bounces back to those around you, small, medium, and large. These giant circles. It's like dropping a little pebble in a pond. Those concentrating circles, they expand outward, right? What am I talking about? Vitality. We're talking about vitality today. Vitality is our aliveness. And the reason I talk about this is that this is the direction I've been going, and I'm going to be jumping in with both feet. And I'll talk more about this in another video. But right here, I want to talk about the main crux of my work that I've been doing all my life, but definitely my work going forward with y'all. Vitality. Aliveness. Now, the definition of vitality is aliveness, it's passion, but as it gets down and closer to more like colloquial terms, it's that zing, it's that zest, it's that boom, it's that get up and go, it's that oomph, you know? And I love letting others make up their own words for it, you know? I think in the movie Jerry Maguire, he talks about qualm. That qualm, like that, just make up your own word for that. But you know when you feel it, and it's that aliveness, that selfhood, that God within you, right? That universe within you, right? We are stardust, right? If you want to look at it those terms, we are made of stars. We look at stars. We're all in this together. We're all made of the same thing. That vitality is what I have as a bedrock of my own rehuman philosophy. That now as we get more artificialized, now we start to see what has always been there from a wasteland of consumer culture and political greed and corporate education, or branding ourselves, or social screening and social editing and social sharing, and the way that our this system has failed us and will continue failing us if we don't have within ourselves the courage and the strength and the faith and the gut and the vitality that keeps us alive. This is what I believe going forward we need more than ever. And it's inside every single one of you. It's in all of us. We can use it for inspiration. We can use it for a hobby. It helps to balance ourselves out. It can even be used to help connect with deeper parts of ourselves. What I'm interested in going forward is that next level of creative, what I call creative depth work, in using, implementing, shaping, reconnecting with this part of ourselves that maybe we've lost along the way, that we disconnected with because of this machinery that we live in for our 20s, 30s, 40s. This goes beyond midlife. It goes beyond midlife. It's men working on this creative part of ourselves, this vitality, reconnecting with it, and using it to re-edit the narratives of our life. It's using it to kick open doors and look at different options. It's about integrating our identities. It's about opening up to emotions and feelings, embodiment that we never thought we could. It's about looking for different options. It's about being human. Being human. This is what I want. This is what vitality is. And it's a spark, right? And creativity is more than just making art. And I think that we're losing the battle on art and money. That's another video, but that's something that just popped up. It's not about being creative in the sense of like being a Picasso or being a whatever. These were souls, men and women, that yes, they've inspired you. Picasso inspired, Georgia O'Keeffe inspired, Virginia Woolf inspired, David Bowie inspired, but it's within all of us. And we can use that spark, that vitality, to help keep us human in a practice of solitude and making and sharing. All right. All this is going to be going forward, but this is going to be this is what's always been there. And I feel like an alchemist distilling it down, burning off all the excess. And that's what the process has happened to me. And I want the process to happen to you too. And going forward, I'll talk more about this. But this is really the introduction to, I want to help men reconnect with the vitality using structured creative practices for more joy and meaning and fulfillment. More aliveness. This is a superpower that is within all of us. It's not even a superpower. It's just there, and it makes us feel super. It helps us carve out the lives that we want to lead, right? But most importantly, this is the most important thing. It helps us become the humans that we always were. Always were. It's not gone. It's not lost. Not gone forever, not lost forever. It's still there. And you feel it every now and then. I know you feel it every now and then. Whether it's the spark of your team scoring, whether it's putting together an idea of starting your own shop, it's like making things with your kid. That's a good connection right there because that connects us to our inner kid. There's so many different ways it explodes out into your life. But to use this form of creativity and free play and journaling, being by yourself, and then working with groups and working with people. That's what I want to do going forward. That's what I've always done. And now I just want to jump in with both feet. Anyway, I don't know exactly what this is, but I just want to tell you that that vitality, that aliveness is always going to be there because it's what makes us human. And no AI, no machine, no cyborg, no corporation, no company, no entity will ever know it on that level if they're not human. Humans can become robots. Robots can't become humans. That's how we win this battle. That's how you keep your hearts and souls. That's how you keep that vivacity, that drive, that oomph, that zing, that zest, that power, that energy, right? That sparkle, that click, that clap. It's something that our words, our petty language can't describe, but it's there. It's flow, it's energy, it's art. And what makes us go, it's what makes us everything we always wanted to be. It's in you. It's in you. You got to know it's in you. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm here for. That's what I make. That's what I want to do. And that's what I hope that you do too. Follow me with some more stuff, but put down in the comments below, what do you feel about all this? What resonates with you? Do you feel an aliveness in you? Do you feel a verve? Do you feel a spark inside of you? Do you want more of that? Give me more of that. Give me more of that juice, that nectar, that ambrosia. Give me the stuff of the gods. Give me stuff that's going to make me live and shout and scream. Boom! That kind of stuff right there. That's alive. That's human. That's free. That's good. That's manna. That's the manna. Tap 2 for manna. Put it out there. Keep it in here and then put it out there. It's this cycle, and then you get it and you share it, and then others share it with you. This is what I want. This is what I want. I want to wander this cold, dark world and look for caves of light to create and share and witness and feel presence. This is God. This is the poetry, not the prose, right? The mythology. What is the mythology of your life? What are you following? And don't look at the character, look at the lesson, look at the journey. You are that character. Stop looking at that character in other people. Stop praising and worshiping these stars that don't want that projection to begin with, but that you see in yourself. What is it you see in them that is inside of you? And yes, it's inside of you. I'll end there. I'm wishing you to be safe and to take care and to hopefully connect today, right now, after you get off this little video, to connect with some kind of vitality, because it's what keeps us going. It's what keeps us alive. It's what makes us into the humans we are today, and to help others connect them with theirs. All right. Peace, be safe, and take care.